What's up, everybody? We are live for the second time. It's been a long day.
Who got the mute? Who got the?
What's going on? Who double listening over there? Wilding out. Anyway, boy, is that what kind of iPad?
Oh Lord,
Hey,
your
it's
joy
my
gonna kill
daughter's
you, bro.
iPad, brother.
Bro, all right, whatever. Hey, anyway, what's up, everybody? We'd like to welcome y'all to the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. I'm your host, Rashad, aka the Silky Gray Ranger, along with the crew.
For the second time, this your boy Duke, your favorite fat person.
For the second time, this is your girl Mika G, First Lady.
And for the second time, last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka Vince McMahon, aka the Dark Black Ranger. Sidebar is Morphin time.
So,
Let's start the show.
okay, listen. Before I answer your question, I had a long day. I thought I started the show, so we went through the whole announcement thing, and now this is the second time that we did it. And yeah, anyway, what's going on, dude? What you got to say?
Hey,
Bro,
Shay.
listen, y'all need to get a room. Anyway, what that time? Anyway, brother, what color is dark?
What's up, Shay?
He's the Dark Black Ranger.
Dark
I
black.
mean, brother, that's like midnight.
1201.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like
Back and
Wesley
Oh,
forth.
Snipes in a dark room.
It's the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck.
Uh-uh.
I hate my gums because they black. Anyway, I guess somebody else saw the movie. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Only me. All right, cool. Whatever.
Bernie Mac is
Anyway,
law enforcement.
huh? he, said,
what's up, everybody?
he said I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck. Like it just scared him.
What's up, Kiana, Chrissy, Trucker,
What's
everybody?
what's going on,
The
y'all?
little
How
things.
y'all doing?
Sometimes it's the little things.
How y'all doing? Y'all good?
How you
Y'all
mama?
enjoying yourselves? Y'all had a fun trip back to the 90s?
I don't know what it was.
That's
Oh,
It was a
it
trip.
was a trip.
It
okay.
was a trip.
So, um,
Hey Shay, you know attitude with me.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Um, they could have kept this. they could have kept this. You could have did like a little reunion show or something, and just left it at that. I didn't do nothing. You could have kept this though.
The show just started. You
I,
already in the corner? How the hell that
We just
happened?
got here, cuz.
We just got here.
I didn't do nothing. What I did? What I
I
said
think, I
something?
think, I think she mad because the reason why we watched it.
I'm not the reason for anything. She didn't have to go watch it.
Okay, so finish
She's
watching
not on the show. So she could have sat at home and I did it.
Oh,
Damn, not saying Duke too.
I mean, listen, check this out.
first of all, Duke ain't going nowhere. Let's put that out there right now.
Okay, brother. All right.
Well,
A little
okay,
aggressive.
you know
He's a
A
little
little
mad
aggressive.
about that.
I've
You
got
a
all
little
business.
salty.
I'm
You
just
a little
saying.
salty.
light skin people be tripping.
Okay. Anyway. So the movie starts off with Billy,
On
the
his face.
worst actor in the entire crew.
I bet you this whole movie was Billy's idea.
It had to be. That man was talking with the. Oh my God, it's Rita. Wow. She, like,
My boy say, hold up the cue cards, cuz I can't see it.
yeah, I can't see it.
He
Hey,
was
lift it up.
squinting. He was like,
Lift it up. Lift it up. I tried to stop her. I didn't know what happened. Billy, the only one that looked like he had a face Botox.
yeah.
Everybody else looked like they aged it enough.
like how they was
I mean,
supposed to.
Billy needed Botox even when he was on the show back in the 90s. I mean, let's
Billy
just be
looked
real.
37 when he was on the show.
Exactly.
He looked a smooth
He was
37.
a super duper senior.
Oh, I
Billy,
definitely.
yes, Billy is no longer a virgin as of 6 months ago.
I'm sorry.
And he's been married 7 years.
With child support.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Facts. Facts. So,
Um.
He's on his third wife.
Wow. We just giving Billy all the toxic energy. Okay, got you. What? Yeah. Um. So I don't
praise
know
the
how to.
Dom.
I don't know how to start this. Um.
They
The
killed
cam.
Trini
Yeah.
off rip.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
black pepper her, cuz.
They let you be. They let it be known where this was going.
Yeah. They
Like off
straight
rip.
black pepper her, cuz.
It,
That wasn't Kim. That wasn't even Kim. That was what's her name? The British girl.
cat.
Cat. Yeah.
Caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
It's like
jumped in and took the bullet for your boy, man.
She was like,
All right, let me say something, y'all.
I just I
Let me say
just
no.
something.
I
And
just
this is my thing. And I mean this with all the love to anybody who this may concern. If I understand the damage that it would do to you, the chances of me jumping in front of said thing is
So she didn't know. See, here's the problem. She thought that the projectile was going to be equivalent to what his meteor made, right? So she was like, "All right, bet I got on all yellow. I can do this right here."
yeah. Nah,
Right to the chest.
it took
But
a
that
eye. But
thing hit like
and
Mike
it didn't
Tyson,
even just take a
and then
eye,
she
but
was like, "Oh,
she
oh."
exploded.
It obliterated her.
She got
brother.
cremated.
Nothing.
It blew half of a cliff off, bro. Half
This
the
thing
cliff was
started
off.
dark. This thing started dark.
It did.
It
Turned
started dark.
her into molecules and particles and things of that nature.
It started dark. Rita is a robot. How? They explain it later on. They don't.
Rita
They
Because
don't
when I
showed
even.
up
first
and I
saw
was
Rita,
like,
I was like,
when did she get metallic skin? That's what
Yeah,
that's all I said to myself.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
"What in the
yeah,
Michael Jackson moonwalker is this?" Like,
So
what?
yeah.
this is the thing, right? I don't remember anybody really dying. Like I remember
Bro,
somebody like getting
bro.
teleported somewhere
They
and they bring them
unalived
back.
Trini so fast.
Within the first 5 minutes of the movie.
I don't even think she threw a real punch. They
She
said,
threw a punch, they ducked, and she was like,
yeah. She was like,
no.
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this on out the way early. We're gonna go ahead and set the fume early. They ain't even had no fume.
They
That's
didn't
what
make
was
it to they
crazy.
didn't even make
They
it. They
didn't
didn't
have funeral. They
They ain't had no
didn't.
fume.
no. They was like one
Mm-mm.
year later.
Yeah, they
1 year
said, yeah,
later.
we're gonna go
Oh,
ahead,
okay.
and
Well,
skip over that,
I'm not a
whatever that is.
biologist, but that little girl should look different. A year later, she
Nah,
still got the same clothes on. Them same clothes you had on.
bro.
Everybody had the same clothes on a year later. Come on,
Am
man.
I the
I
only
mean,
one
but
who felt like even for 55 minutes this movie was long? Like,
it went a little long.
this movie
It,
was
it,
long. It
it
could have
went
been an episode. I could have dealt with the episode. That was long.
they
That
could have
movie
broke
didn't
this up
have
into a
one.
3-part miniseries
It
Yeah.
didn't have one single nighttime in it.
Nah,
at all.
nah. It was all during the day. This was the day. Um, no, you ain't see nobody face. You ain't see nobody face except for Billy and Zach. They the only ones that took their helmets off
Right. Because
because
the other Rangers
they
just
was the only ones
magically
with that
showed up already morphed. Because that's how it works.
every single
We need
time.
you.
Every single
Okay.
time. Every single time. They ain't, it's more for time. Yeah, none of that. Nah, they just showed up. They showed up. The camera angles, I was getting a little mad. Please don't show me a fight scene at an angle and he's looking up like this and he's looking down. I was like, I'm
A lot of the choreography to me was plain.
trash.
Like it
They
wasn't
was standing
like
around waiting for punches.
when what's the little girl name?
bro. No,
Men,
men, men,
men, men.
men.
When men tried to fight 68 putties at one time
Ooh, child.
and was
She's like, oh, y'all done messed up now.
Oh, y'all done messed up.
Oh, y'all done messed up.
and
Oh,
Listen,
punches
It,
and kick and
oh,
it's
the kicks
Morphin
and the
time.
punches was like once every like 5 seconds.
mm-hmm.
listen,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm
I
like, I'm not
wasn't
even
mad.
convinced she could fight at this point.
I'm not mad the little girl got beat up. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna
yeah.
hold you. You
who
should
Listen,
have
that
got
be?
out of there
listen,
And
brother,
it's not
against
even
it.
that the putties was cold; it was just too many of them.
bro. That whole training montage she did with that little slow punches
She
and the
was
little
like,
long kick.
ta ta ta
Yeah,
ta 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 ta.
You ain't finna avenge your mama like
yeah.
that.
I said,
Mama mad right now.
who
Mama
is you
hot.
fighting,
She was looking
baby?
down like,
Who is
I
you
know damn
fighting?
well that ain't my baby.
Who are you fighting?
You was not finna avenge your mama like that.
Who is you punching like that? She did a whole flip kick and it didn't land for nothing. I say, you know what? This ain't even and Billy and Zach were in the living room talking loud as all get out.
Billy was so
We have to tell her that
bro.
her mama
We
dead.
have to tell her everything. We have to tell her everything.
I was like, she can hear you. You know what it brought me back to? You know what it brought me back to?
I was like, y'all be careful.
Y'all be careful.
Well, he was such a square in that moment, bro.
I
I'm sorry.
said,
We have to tell her
We
everything.
got to tell her everything. Why?
We
we
got to
gotta
tell her
tell
that
her,
she got
we gotta
shot
tell her
and
that
her body
Rita mom.
blew up. Her body blew up. And we can't find the pieces. We
I
got to tell
said,
her.
I
Oh
said, what?
no.
Oh, oh, you
Never care about
here?
the
Oh,
pieces.
you in the house?
Where you
Like
live
y'all
at?
ain't hear her walk through that front door.
You in the house where you live at. Why are you
Oh,
here?
I'm sorry. I didn't
And
know
in
you were
classic
here.
movie fashion, he has to say what needs to be said out loud, plain as day, while it gets overheard by the person he has to say it to. Bro, we gotta tell her that her mom got clapped by Rita.
Loud, super loud.
Oh snap!
And then
Chris,
she ran
Chris,
off.
can I ask you a question? Why was you excited about this? What? If you saw, listen,
Was past tense, right?
Yeah.
but what were you
Like
I
excited
like you
about?
had
mean, I
high
I'm
saw
not
the
hopes.
gonna
trailer and
Like
was
you
I'm
had
not
like,
high hopes before
why?
you saw it.
I'm not gonna hold you. I was kinda a little bit.
Excited about what though?
No,
I
oh
was
well,
I was so I didn't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, listen,
But have you ever tried to go back and watch the episodes?
I have.
Hmm? It's
I
listen.
not the
watched the
same.
episode. I
I
It's not
watched
the
it.
just
Back
for
same.
a
when
second.
Zach had the spaghetti braids.
Hold on. First of all, let's get back. Let's get to Zach real quick,
Yeah.
Keto.
because Zach
New.
said a few things that I wanted to punch him in the face by.
And I'm Zach and I'm back in black.
Zach and I'm back in black,
Racist.
brother.
He
Shut up.
he he
Who
took us
wrote
back.
this?
He took
Who
us
wrote
back
this?
62 years.
Who?
He took us back.
Zach and I'm back in black. Go sit down. Go sit down. I'm gonna
It's
call
time for
Colin
hip hop
Powell.
keto.
Here's my
Man, sit
thing
your
though.
ass down.
Like the Power Rangers are supposed to be teenagers.
They
The
not
power,
teenagers no
the
more.
power is given to
They got
teenagers.
mortgages.
IRAs.
They got mortgages.
Buddy was like, I was about to take my lunch break and you morphed me, cuz.
Don't get me started on Rocky.
Hold
That'll
on.
be
Hold
You
me.
on.
morphed me.
Hold
I
That'll
was
be
on.
about
me.
to
Don't
eat
get
a
me started on
sandwich.
Rocky.
That'll be me.
I
Hold
How
up,
was just
they?
cuz.
about to eat my
Hold up,
sandwich and
cuz.
drink my Capri Sun, and you morphed me here,
Hold
cuz.
up, cuz.
How they
This what
morph
we
into
doing?
different
Then you
sizes?
teleported me here when I was about to eat, bro.
But he was in the middle of his Chinese, bro. Had his whole fireman suit on. He
Oh,
the
and
only
there was
Look,
one
a
that
Lion King
he the only
moment
one that got a
movie too.
regular job. Oh, the
and
Lion
Go
King
Cat
on.
moment.
was
I know what you're talking about. The Zach
You know what?
moment.
I'm gonna save it for later. I'm
The
gonna save it
Zach
for later.
moment. Okay, I got you.
Cat
But
was at her child's
There
soccer
was
game and just
definitely a
magically
Mufasa
disappeared.
moment
can
in this
you
movie, and
imagine?
I was like, "How original is that?"
Can you imagine? Alpha's still trash. Alpha's still trash. And then he talking about something. My senses are detecting a vibe. I hated every single line in this movie. This was some stupid stuff.
And
Stupid.
you know, and an intricate part of the Power Rangers was 100% absent in this movie.
Oh, and he wasn't Alpha 5 in this one. He was Alpha 9 at
Oh
this
yeah, he
point.
was out for 9. He was
He
Because
ain't
yeah.
the
even
other
had the right
alphas was
iOS
all
update. He
trash.
ain't even had the right iOS update. How
Cause the
how is he
cause
how
the
you go from five
last
star?
alpha, the last alpha is the reason why we got Robot Rita. Somehow. See, now she got powers.
She like possessed the robot body, and then it morphed into Robot Rita.
I
But
got a
we,
question.
we didn't even get Zordon in this movie, cuz.
Nah, they was looking for him,
I,
but they
I
ain't
got
using the Jetty power to bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
I got a
Just
question.
saying.
This guy.
When did Rita get unaliving powers? Cause she couldn't unalive none of the Power Rangers no other time. She all of a sudden got unaliving powers when she became a robot.
I mean,
How
she
you
only
able
murked one
I
of them.
got nothing. I
how
got
you
nothing.
able to do more?
She murked one and turned the rest into figurines.
Yeah, action figures. I think I had some of them action figures too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Oh.
the Power Rangers equivalent of Bebop and Rocksteady. Let's get into that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So everyone knows like Rita's main henchman is Goldar. You gave us these two clowns,
Yeah.
the
Clown.
Minotaur and
Okay,
Bring
I
back
Sea
thought I
bring
was
back
Lizard.
missing
Goldar.
something.
Clown.
I thought I was missing something.
Bring back Goldar.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
what that's what I was
That's her
missing. I was
main
just like,
minion. Like Goldar
what?
is her minion. Like why didn't she make a robotic version of him? She chose two of the worst Power Ranger villains that you could have chose.
What you want me to do? Bebop and Rocksteady.
The line was, they sound like turkeys. Let's carve them up.
Oh, that was cold.
That was
The
That was
putties.
cold.
slightly racist.
I I
Let me tell you something. If we about to fight people and you hit me with a one liner, I'm walking off and I'm
I'm
going
not
home,
fighting you no
cuz.
more. I'm not fighting you no
I'm
more.
not fighting with you.
I'm not fighting no more. We're not
What,
I'm
fighting
what
no
was
not
the
more.
line
fighting
again,
with you.
Rashad?
Oh,
They sound like turkeys.
They
They were
sound like
talking about the
turkeys.
putties.
I forgot they
They
sound like
sound
turkeys.
like turkeys. Let's carve them up.
Okay, watch this. Let's do a social experiment.
Mhm.
So all of my co-hosts, to the people who are watching this live, I need you to do me a favor. I want you to say the words in your head. They sound like turkey. Just say it in your head. What family member's voice did you just hear say that? Because to me, it was my uncle. Oh, that sounds like turkey.
yep.
But
It sounded like an
yeah,
old black person in my head.
yeah. A
I'm
black
going
person
home.
definitely wrote this script.
They sound
You
like
know
turkey.
why? You know why? Because Billy at one point said, "All right, you big lizard, come catch these hands."
That's racist.
But yet the movie started off with you with your face on the ground.
And you're dirty, and you was clean.
You know what the coldest part of this movie was? When Ming told Billy to his face.
Oh, that part. I was gonna say,
She told him to his face, "You the reason why my mama dead."
yo,
Oh,
trifling.
oh,
Yo
that stings, doesn't
trifling.
it?
It's
Yeah,
Sting.
it stings, don't it?
Sting, huh? Uh-huh. I said, oh,
Oh, I would have.
oh.
Oh, I would have reached. I would have.
Well, I would have did them. I would have did them sound effects with my hands and
This
then just
this
punched it right.
this is the this is the problem Duke has, right? In that moment of time, I'm not a mean person. I'm not mean. I promise you I'm not. I'm the nicest person you probably ever meet in your life. But when you come at me like that, this would have been my reaction. Uh Mika, give me that line one more time, Mika.
Um, you the reason why my mama is dead. Sting, don't it?
First of all, little girl, your mama was a dumbass that jumped in.
That part.
Ain't nobody tell your mama to
Nobody,
jump in front of no
nobody
Ain't
kid.
nobody
jump
tell your
down and
mama to
got your
jump in
knee
front of the
Ain't,
kicked.
car.
ain't no
He
I
could have
mean,
let
in
it be
front of
him.
me.
I
ain't
was
no.
He could
about
have
to
sat back
die.
and let it be him. But
Your
no,
mama could have
She
been
could have
there.
let me get clapped, but
Think
she
about it.
chose to be Captain Save a Hoe. I didn't
I
get
ain't got no
it.
ain't nobody
kids.
tell her to jump
I
in
ain't
front
got
of
no
that.
kids.
I ain't got no
Your mama
kids.
had kids and jumped in front of me, so she ain't want to be here with you little ragamuffin.
Yeah, you out my face.
That say everything that you need to know. Your mama didn't want you. She didn't want to be with you.
Your
She died.
mama, your mama didn't want you. Let's talk about the Harry Potter moment of the movie. So Billy and Finn flying cars now.
Duke, where your Power Ranger shades at, bro?
Hmm?
Where your Power
So
Ranger shades
so
at, bro?
My
so
bad,
Duke and
brother. Hold on,
so
hold on,
oh,
hold
oh,
on, hold on,
okay.
hold on, brother.
I don't have my ice morphin time.
It's morphin time.
I did. I don't have that.
So
I don't
I
have
don't
that.
got my Power Ranger shades on.
No, I don't have
so
the Power Ranger shades. I feel so left out. Damn, I'm
Oh, they
good.
dirty, bro. Oh,
Hey, you see I've been over here wiping my eyes off like this.
ooh.
but you breathe too hard, but that this thing gonna fog up. But I can't see nothing. I feel like Randy Macho Man Savage right now.
But them Coco B. Wells right there, kid.
I feel like Fabo.
Uh-uh.
Tat it up. Yeah, man. Hey, when did Billy? So Billy done became this genius, right? When he invented a flying car?
That was the ugliest car
It
it
was.
was
It was
it
ever.
stupid
was a it
looking.
was a Volkswagen
It was dumb looking.
That what that was?
Yeah, it was a Volkswagen.
It looked stupid.
with the top cut off.
It looked stupid. It looked like it
It's
was
like a
supposed to be at a
clown
beach.
version of the Batmobile. That would look like.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This and Alpha said, life is busy when you're raising a teenager with attitude. Is I just this, this is what we were doing the whole movie. The whole movie. This is what was going on. I was just like, but kids are annoying though. Kids are annoying.
Yeah.
No,
And, to,
she
and,
was
and you know
annoying.
what?
She
To
was annoying.
piggyback off of that, the Mufasa moment. After men decided, you know what? I'm finna try to clap 38 putties by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And
What's
after
good,
Zach
Drake?
and Buddy come and save the day, he turns into Mufasa and says, "You deliberately
You deliberately
disobeyed me."
disobeyed me. You deliberately disobeyed
Give me
me.
that goddamn morpher.
Teleport.
You deliberately disobeyed me,
And
Simba.
what's worse, you put yourself in danger.
And you put Nala in danger.
I said, no, these niggas did not throw the Mufasa
They
moment in
did
the
throw
Power
the
Rangers
Mufasa
movie.
over in there.
Oh,
I'm only brave because I have to be. I'm answering the phone like Mufasa every single time now. Don't call my phone.
I told you not to go to the shadowy place because that's where the putties was at. What did you do? You went straight to the shadowy place.
You went straight to the shadow place. Where the putties was at. Getting your tail whooped. And
Getting
let's
worked.
hold on, because we done let it go too far now. We done let it go on a little too far. Because we're gonna talk about this moment. Hip hop keto?
It's time for hip hop keto.
What does that even mean? Ain't that a diet?
No,
It's not.
it's what no
It's not a diet.
no
What is
Huh?
it?
no
What is it?
it's Zach's form
You know
of
what?
karate.
Don't listen. I'll punch a child right now.
The funny part about that is, old mean man, whatever name is, said, "What the hell is hip hop keto?" Is he
She said, "Are
breakdancing?
you?" She said, "Are
Are
you
you
breakdance fighting?"
breakdancing?
Listen,
What you know about breakdancing, little girl?
this hip hop
Um,
keto.
Are you breakdance fighting?
let me
Who
say this.
announces their
Let me say this.
moves before they do it?
Let me say
Zach
this.
does.
Let me say this. You mean to tell me Rocky?
Don't even get it started. Don't even get started. Because apparently, when you morph, you get some spanks, and then
Them was some tight spanks, boy.
yeah.
Cause Rocky looked like
Cause
he
he
was
showed
about
up with his
good
whole
good
his whole drink
115.
sitting on his stomach.
Rocky looked like he been drinking Bill and eating pizza.
Well, they had some slim and trim stunt though.
We put that suit on, boy. He looked the same.
But what?
It wasn't. I know. Yeah, it
But
was.
what?
Yeah. Rocky didn't look. He didn't look like.
He said it's Morphin time.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get sent to the. I'm probably gonna get sent to the corner for this. But Aisha hair. I don't care. I don't care. Send me to the corner. I don't care. This y'all made this black woman look like she was on a '90s TV series for real. Them
They
big
call
braids. Them
They
they
big
don't
call
do
braids.
hair in space.
Them big braids was sitting on her.
bro. They called Tyler Perry for a favor.
Who did her hair, man?
I just told
It
you.
was a
Who did
weedy
Aisha
wig.
hair?
They called Tyler Perry for a favor. This we spent all this money on these putties and this stupid ass car. We need a favor, cuz.
They ain't had no money for nothing else. How much? What was the budget on this, Mika? What was the budget, Mika?
I got you.
What was the budget?
The
Tell us the
budget
budget.
was. Ooh, damn. They don't even have a budget.
You know why?
They
This is a
spent their own
favor.
money.
This is a
Yeah.
favor.
I told y'all it was Bill, the dude that played Billy that came up with this crap.
Yeah, this
It
is a
literally
favor.
says ideas for a reunion special was conceptualized by David Yost in 2021.
I'm pretty sure. He said, I ain't got no money. So but we gonna do this. We gonna hit up Netflix. We getting the gang back together.
We starting to go fund me.
Somebody need to start a GoFundMe for Aisha Hell. That's what need to happen.
Uh, speaking of hair, my boy, they couldn't finish his edge up, cuz. Like he
No,
still don't.
he didn't
He
want
still
it.
he
He
still
didn't
like
want it.
edges, cuz.
He
He
didn't
had
want it.
he had that
No,
he had that one from Fall from Grace.
No, not the.
bro, my boy got the hood on top, but Jermaine Jackson in the front.
I
Yeah.
can't with y'all. Not today.
He had that he had that Makai Brooks on. You know. hmm
Mm-mm.
Man, listen. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know. I wish I had a picture of Aisha's hair. Cause I'm mad. I'm mad about that.
You know what? Let me say this. Earlier in the
Mhm.
show, our beloved Chris said that she was excited for this, right? So I'm trying to get on her level, right? So I'm thinking
Mhm.
You can't. You can't.
if the cast were to be reunited for a movie like, oh, let's say, what we just reviewed, The Little Rascals,
Mhm. I'm not watching it.
as an adult,
Mhm.
are y'all excited for that?
No.
Well, I'm not gonna say
I'm not gonna hold
excited.
you.
I'm not gonna say excited. That's a stretch. But is it interesting enough to you where you like, you know what, I'm a watch?
No.
Because they redid the cover of the movie as adults, and it's like, oh, okay, that's dope.
This was Zach's hair in the movie. This
Cigarette.
this
I'm not. Nope.
this this is what Zach's hair was looking like in the entire movie. This is a toupee. A
Brother,
wig.
there are two finger rings he has on.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Don't ask me.
And a
It's
shark's tooth.
brother.
What black people dress like this? I don't get it. What happened?
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Half of us don't even like water, but this man got a shark tooth on his neck.
do y'all want to see a picture of Zach's hair?
Yes, yes.
Like an
Oh, you
actual
got
picture of
one?
his?
Oh, you
Yeah.
got one. Okay.
His hairline looked like a rainbow.
Not his hairline looked like a
Hey,
rainbow.
My
hey,
boy got the Libra sign, cuz.
Dre, enough was enough, man. Enough was enough.
There you go. Right there.
God damn, dog.
Ooh, boy.
He looked like he just touched electricity.
He looked like buckwheat. He looked like buckwheat. Jesus,
Whooping for
bro.
My boy in the red,
love
he
in
ain't
all
with
the
it,
wrong
cuz.
place.
My boy was like, hey, bro, I ain't.
Boy.
That nigga, he just touched some fresh electricity.
Yeah, boy. That's you gotta let that go. Hey man, I just oh boy. And the thing is, the lady that plays Aisha on the Power Rangers, she's actually a pretty lady.
Yeah, I'm
I
looking at
don't
it right
I
now.
don't know what they did to her hair though.
They didn't.
Um, you're right. You're right. Cause brother, hold on, cause we gonna talk about it real quick. We're gonna talk about it real quick. Cause I'm
They
gonna do it.
conveniently sent her and Adam to space because you can't have
Mm-hmm.
a yellow ranger and another black ranger
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
at the same time
Mm-hmm.
because there's
Mm-hmm.
already a black ranger and then
Mm-hmm.
Trini's daughter was eventually going to become the yellow ranger.
Mm-hmm. 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 Cause there,
Conveniently.
cause there's some stuff. There's stuff. There's stuff. Cause I'm
That be it. That be it.
who did ain't no black people in space, man. Ain't no black people in space. Ain't no black people.
Them the jackets from the neighborhood bowling league.
They look like it was. That look like it was from Xenon. That's from boy.
Y'all gotta chill.
See, I
She
don't
she
remember.
she she
I
bowled a
don't remember them.
185 and went straight to work afterwards.
You don't remember her?
Like, no, I don't remember the ninja people. I At that
Oh,
point,
the Ninjetti.
Oh, you had to
You gotta
watch
watch the Power Rangers
the Mighty
movie.
Morphin Power Rangers movie.
I, I'm not.
You should. It's great.
If you like one liners, boy, they got
I mean,
it.
it's full of them.
You know what? The one part of this movie I'm gonna say I related to when they put Bebop and Rocksteady on that giant magnet, and they was up there still talking all the cash money, even though they couldn't do nothing.
Uh-huh.
That would have been me. I would have been stuck to that magnet and roasting everybody on the ground.
Look at you, stupid. Look at you.
So right now on Rotten Tomato, well, I don't know. It's got a 92%.
Excuse me?
That's what it says.
What you mean?
So
Like 90% what?
It just said 92%.
No, I'm saying like 92% what?
Critic score.
so close to 100 means it's good, right?
Who paid that?
That was the
David
battery life.
Youst.
That was the battery life on somebody's laptop. That's what that was.
Mm-mm.
I need to see. Hold on. It's only 15 critics that have reviewed this. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
And they probably wrote the movie.
Hmm. They
Oh,
had a
now it
party.
has it went from a 92% to an 87%.
Oh,
It's falling as we speak.
No, but the
Rashad
audience
pressed the
score
button.
matches.
Rashad pressed the button. Rash-
Ain't nothing to do
Rashad
with
pressed the thumbs down button.
This said Power Rangers belongs to our inner kids and once and always remembers that. Shut up.
Yeah.
No, it don't
Somebody
tug at no
gave, yeah,
heartstrings.
it's got an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes critic score and an 88% audience score.
This I'm about to go submit my review for it. We're gonna see where it go there.
I
we're
think
gonna see
that
where it go.
the only good thing about this movie is, you get to see, I mean, you obviously get to see the Power Rangers
Mm-hmm.
from our generation now, you know what I'm saying? They're about as old as us.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Older.
but as far as everything else, it just they could have
Mm-hmm.
kept this. They should have just did a reunion show. Y'all should have did like Martin, where y'all all sat in Ernie's and y'all went over like old scenes and then y'all did like a little reunion to Trini and
They could have did a mukbang. They could have did a little mukbang. I did that. Talked about the movie. Talked about the show. Talked about how they miss
Right.
their people. I would have
Right.
watched that. Watch,
Right.
do some flashbacks. I'm good with that. Don't give me y'all 73-year-olds fighting in those clothes. Rocky looked obese. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't remember them taking deep breaths when I was little.
but no,
They
they
was
didn't.
throwing punches.
They was breathing.
they was. They, I see my boy Zach do one of these. Oh,
Hey,
another one? God damn.
hey, boy. Yes, I done fought like three of them already. God, oh, you got
Don't
more?
we got some guns or something? We don't got guns in those.
Yeah, we. Rocky jumped out the gate with the blicky. When he first came on scene, he popped the putty. What question? When did putty start exploding? Hey,
Hi. I
Hey,
see
sure.
me.
y'all know how to fight? You don't know how to fight? Oh, don't learn. It's okay. Huh? Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Should close your mouth.
They didn't want. Don't do that, baby, like that, man. They didn't want David Yost to talk freely. He was mad with the studio for a long time. What you mean they want to talk freely? Because he can't act. That's,
Nah, he probably didn't. He probably had all the tea about the whole deal and everything, and
Billy was probably sitting there with a cigarette.
That's like a step.
Let me tell you what
Went through
happened.
that thing.
gotta flick it.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. So, when me and Trini was on set, right? You think Billy got a smoker's voice outside the power?
Probably.
By the time like this, you know what I'm saying? That's why you be talking like that.
They did say that they did approach Jason David Frank and Amy Jo Johnson about the
Yeah.
special, but both of them turned it down. She cited for personal reasons.
She said
While
she didn't want to wear tights at 40.
girl,
Man,
we would have
that's
got
not
you a
that was
stunt double. Like
that never was gonna be you in that suit. That wasn't never you in that suit.
it wasn't none of
Playing.
them in that suit.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
And then Frank said that he said he had done enough for the franchise and he wanted to focus on his film, The Legend of the White Dragon.
Right. And then
Oh,
Jason.
then Austin St. John couldn't go to the filming location because of the PPP loan indictment.
Or he was on probation.
Yeah,
Yeah, my man was doing fraud. He was doing
Yeah.
COVID fraud.
yeah, he couldn't leave the country.
He said,
My boy,
yeah.
my boy said them doggone
He said,
checks
dang.
wasn't coming in.
He said they
cuz.
got me, man. Shoot. They had got me, cuz I ain't even much
See how he just held on.
he would have got like $37 for this movie.
Yeah, I about to say he would if he was head on, he would got $5.
He would have got a smooth $17 in a meal. Since when did Putty start exploding?
That's
I
wild.
tell you, hey, look, they explode, but I tell you what they don't do:
Fight?
bleed.
I mean, that's right.
Because after men finally became arranged, and she had the two little knives, and she was stabbing them boys up. She was stabbing them up left and right, and I not they didn't even bleed their own putty.
Hey, my boy was that girl was going straight Ruckus Island on him, cuz. That time. She was-
Jab, 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 jab.
I got a question. I got a question.
What's up?
I got a
What's up? What's up?
question. I got a
What's up?
question. So, Min got hit with the same ray her mama got hit with, but didn't die.
Because it hit the little
Shut up.
shame
Shut up.
bit.
Don't make sense of that.
It makes sense.
Shut up. No, it don't.
Look, because when
No,
I
it
see her
don't.
jacket glowing, I say, please from out those stockings.
No, it
Maybe
don't.
read. No,
No, it don't. No, it don't.
you
It
got the
don't make
power.
sense. She had a
she
power.
What don't?
she got hit and then she got the power of the saber
But
tooth
this,
tiger.
She got the
but
glow.
this,
She got the glow like
So
She got the
so
glow.
Bruce Lee.
Yep.
so Duke, this is why I gotta punch a hole in your logic. So she got hit by the meteor main projectile. Well, technically she didn't get hit. Her morpher got hit.
Right.
So Rita got the power to make people into Rangers.
Basically,
When you got that glow.
So she would have hit Tony Stark with that. He would have became Iron Man afterwards.
basically.
so I didn't know other people's powers could give you powers, cuz.
That's what I'm
Uh,
telling you.
okay, so Billy was pissed because they used to make fun of him for being gay. Who?
No, it was true. When he was when they were on the set of the Power Rangers, that was one. That's why they was trying to silence him.
So is that what? Will I will block
That
you
makes
right now.
even more sense for when men took the car 5 minutes after she get in the car. Help me, they're after my boyfriend. He wrote that.
That was the most random. Here
Random.
you go, LGBTQ moment I've ever seen in my life.
Them
I
boys said
said
we gonna get rid of we gonna talk about gay people and racism. Two birds, one stone. There you go.
I said
Bam, bam.
it didn't make sense. It just was there. I was like, okay,
She mashing every button on the dashboard trying to get this thing to fly.
and
It
somehow
was
And then
only
it's a man with his car flipped over in the
you
middle of the
driving 73 miles an hour and you heard "help my husband." They're after him.
And then when she found him, he was swinging on like 8 putties by himself. Like,
I was like, what is this? Where
he
did
don't
this
need
come
help.
from? That was just like
Stop,
an extra thrown in scene somewhere. They was just
stop
like, yeah,
being
just do
soft
it.
and go help him. You know, let me be honest with you. That been me. Once I'm
Oh,
done with the putties, we done, cuz.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if my girl is not coming
you
to help
feel
me,
me?
if
Like,
my girl is not coming to help me, and I got 7 putties over here, she's talking about some. She gonna go for help. You better help you find another boyfriend after this,
yeah, yeah.
because this is over with.
Ain't no way.
I need
Ain't
you to at least take
no,
one. Just take
ain't
one.
no way,
I'll take the
cuz.
6. Just take one of them.
I'm getting jumped by the Lakers right now, cuz. And you over here, and
A
you over
full
here,
starting 5.
a
You
full
just
starting five with a
man.
six man, and you over here telling, "Hey, my boyfriend need help." Yes, I do. Come over here too. Like,
Don't come up after me hugging me. No,
yeah.
because you about to get
Oh
jumped
my
now.
gosh. Oh my gosh. I
Don't
was so
touch me.
scared.
Don't
You
touch
were
me.
scared.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You
Don't
were
touch me.
scared.
Don't touch me. And you had the car. How the car get flipped over? And I'm the only one that's getting beat up. Like, huh?
I'm not gonna hold you. He was bigger than the other dude.
And you
And
running for help.
instead of going to help while he was getting jumped, this man yelled from where his car was flipped, "Hey, you be careful.
He over that way. They over that way. They chasing him. Wait.
Hey,
You
babe, you
got
be
this,
careful."
babe.
Hey, I got
You
a question.
yell, you got this babe at me while I'm trying to survive. I'm telling you like this. We are done.
I'm gonna find a way to clap all 7 of these putties that's jumping me.
We we are breaking up on we going
And
live and
soon
breaking up.
after,
I'm breaking up in front of you in front of everybody. We are done.
I'm gonna clap 6 of the putties. I'm gonna take the last one and throw them at you.
Chrissy, shut up. That's the second time I had to tell you shut up on this show. What maybe I ran them. Don't
I have a question.
Yes, Malcolm X.
Why is it the
stop.
black man was the one that wasn't fighting? Why was the black man was the one that was
Call
calling
you
for help?
Malcolm X. He called
Hmm?
you Malcolm X.
Hmm?
Hold on, I got you, bro.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. The
How come the black
putties.
the black man was the one in distress.
In disgrace. D-I
No,
He,
no,
stress.
shut up.
hmm,
I can't
hmm.
believe.
Don't you dare try to spell the words that come out of Duke, man. Don't you do
Listen,
that.
how
Boy,
come
boy, I almost caught a seizure. Boy.
listen, how come the black man was the one in trouble and
Uh-huh.
flustered?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Will,
Okay,
you about to get you need to go to the corner.
Excuse me?
tell Will to stump his toe.
Hey, Will, hey, your autocorrect is working a little bit too good, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what you typing, but it's wrong. Just letting you know, whatever you typing is wrong.
Because I'm not gonna lie, and I don't mean to jump past the whole entire cinematic experience, but the best part of the movie was the tribute.
Yeah, it was the end. I could have dealt with
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah.
You
That
could
was
have
the best
gave
part
me
of the movie.
that for the
As soon as
entire
I
movie.
seen them flash all the way back to the Power Rangers we grew up on, I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
Here's the reason why
That was
we're
the best
all
part.
here.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was the scene after Tommy had lost his Green Ranger powers, and
And he
Kimberly was like, "I
became the
wrote this
White
song
Ranger.
for you." Boom.
I wrote this song for you, cuz. And then they found Zaba. Damn, RP the Green Ranger, man. RP Tommy. And Trini.
Mental health is definitely a is bigger than what we think it is, man. Because
Absolutely.
when you look at the Jason David Franks, the Robin Williams,
It
the
don't it
Kurt,
don't look the
the,
way people
the,
think it is.
the Kurt Cobains, like it's deeper than rap. Like mental health isn't just something that's cool to talk about. Like it's really out here
People going through it.
flipping people's brains upside down. And men commit suicide 3 times more than women do. So it's like you can laugh and joke and poke fun all you want, but at the end of the day, man, that's some serious shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
For you to just disregard your wife, your children, and everybody who love you, and be like, "Nah, bro, take me out. I'm done. Go."
That's 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 when a person that got to they end, man, the end of their rope. And it's one of those things that hit a lot of us. So so that's definitely a good thing that you did bring that up, cause yeah, man, it was just crazy because I was actually trying to remember when he did, when he did pass, and I didn't realize it was this year. It was this year. Like it wasn't too long ago.
It's still
Um,
fresh, bro.
and he hasn't been the first, and I don't want to say he'll be the last because it's happening. It's happening often, man, and we're hearing about it more often because of social media. So,
Mm.
like, for them to do this, and then he had his own stuff he was focusing on, and it just kind of it just kind of hits you like what some like you never want to think what somebody's going through, but a lot of people go through things that just nobody will ever know. And
Right.
some people talk about it, some people don't. um it's getting more widely accepted to talk about it than it used to be, because it used to just be, oh, that's just the devil, baby, that's just the devil. No, 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 that's that's the demons are what you deal with on the inside that nobody knows about. Like, I don't want to get spiritual on anything, but demons are something that you deal with on the inside, because you don't you don't really have a face to put to those. It's just, it could be anything. It could be the fact that you can't pay this, you can't pay that. It could be the fact that you're struggling in your relationship. It could be the fact that you don't feel like you've been the best parent. You don't feel like you've been the best friend, the best son, the best mother, the best daughter. It's it hits everybody differently, and everybody deals with it in a different way. Like, some people smile through it, until the day that they just can't take it no more, and then they go, and you're like, damn, what happened to them?
Then you start thinking about all them times you seen that person smiling, and you be like, damn, like that smile wasn't real. That
Mm-hmm.
smile was just to deflect, to keep us from detecting that something was wrong, so that we wouldn't talk that person out of
Mm-hmm. Well, some people just get tired of,
it.
oh, it's gonna be okay. Oh, it's gonna be all right. Because that's what a lot of people get when they go to people and they, they ask them to, talk to them and they ask them to tell them what's going on, and then they, oh, it's gonna be okay. Just keep going. Just keep going. It's gonna be all right. Nah, some people really need help, bro. And it's not an issue to tell your friends, yo, you need to go see somebody professional. You need to
Right.
go see somebody that can actually help you. Like you need to seek therapy. Like you need to talk with somebody who knows how to deal with the things that you're going through. Because I can't help you. I
Right.
can't help you deal with the things that you're going through. But I feel like a lot of times, people get those generic answers and they don't know what to do with them because they're tired of hearing the same thing. So they just eventually they just
You keep getting that cookie cutter response so
Right.
long. After a while, it's like, man, I'm not trying to hear that.
They also
mm,
get to a point where, like, with people, when you're a certain type of person and you're not allowed to be in a certain type of space, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a type of person who's a laughing person, a positive person. You walk around, you're having a bad day, and because you're having a personal bad day, the people around you feel some type of way now. Or
mm,
you acting funny today, whatever. So that adds on to what I already have got, whatever I got going on. Now I'm dealing with this. Now I have to deal with this outside crap that's coming in because you don't want to be understanding of anything I'm going through. I'm saying you even have with people where say stupid stuff like, "Oh, you just want attention." Like
yeah,
it's wild. So when I would tell people from a personal standpoint, when somebody is reaching out, grab them,
absolutely.
grab them because unfortunately it might be a time where you're looking for them and they end up to even think about grabbing.
Yeah,
So I always tell people, look, man, it's help out there, but unfortunately, it's not as much as we would like. That's why it need to come to the forefront on a lot of stuff. So like I always have a saying, I even got it tattooed on me. When you feel like you at the end of your rope, tie a knot and hold on. Just hold on as long as you can until you
It's
get that
crazy
help.
to think that
and
you
please don't
can't
tell
even.
nobody.
It's crazy to think you can't even have a bad day without people giving you negative energy because
It could be worse.
now you're not the person that they're used to you being.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even on a personal level, I've had plenty of people in my life come up to me and say, "Mo, you're such a high energy person. You're such a positive person. You're always the person that I can depend to make me laugh when I'm having a bad day. But I can't get that from you if you're having a bad day. I always depend on you to lift me out of my bad day with the personality that you have. But now that you're having a bad day, I can't get what I need from you." And I'm like, what you want me to do? A cartwheel?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I get it, and I appreciate that you value me that much as a person, to
Hmm.
where you don't even have to tell me you're going through something, and you choose to be in my presence to help you out of it. I appreciate that on
Why are you
so many
walking
levels.
around like
But
that?
I'm human just like you. I'm gonna have these days
Right.
just like you.
Why are you walking around looking like that? Nigga, life sucks. Like,
Life got hands, bro.
I
Life got
was
hands.
just saying, like, it's definitely times you want to say that. Oh, why you not smiling? Why your face like nigga? Because life sucks.
Because when life hits you like Javante Davis hit Ryan Garcia, hey,
Yeah.
what you
Nigga,
gonna do?
I'm broke. I'm broke. I can't eat.
Oh, you know what? You know what, Duke? I got a question for you, bro. Matter of fact, this
What's
ain't
up?
this just ain't for Duke. This for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna take it on down the line. What was the uh what was the Red Ranger's weapon of choice?
It was a gun. No,
It's a sword.
sword. Yeah.
Red Ranger had a sword. What was the Yellow
Mm.
Ranger's weapon of choice?
Um,
She had the little
The
stabby
Pink
stabs.
Ranger,
She had the
a
bow.
bow and arrow.
the Blue Ranger.
He had some kind of gun.
No, he had a staff that he could break in half, and it became two. He had a
Oh,
staff.
he had the axe. Or was that Zach?
No,
No, Zach
that's
had
that.
the
That
axe.
The
that
late great Green Ranger. What was his weapon?
was a dagger, the little flute thing, wasn't it?
A
Yeah.
Yeah,
dagger with the
flute.
flute on the end of it.
So, out of all the weapons, what did they give to the black man?
The blicky.
The biggest blicky of them all. He cocked that battle axe blicky one time and got Rita out of there expeditiously.
I mean, his part of the weapon was basically the
The
whole damn
cannon.
weapon.
The cannon.
Like
Yeah,
everybody else's weapon was just
was just
like,
the flu.
okay, all right. All he had to do was go pew.
But somehow it gave it extra power.
I don't know why
What?
the
Hold
sword
on.
just laid on top of it, and it was like, we
Go
got
ahead and put him
this.
back on, dude. Go ahead and put him back on.
Brother
Let's go, brother Malcolm.
Brother Shahid, go ahead.
By giving said brother such
Oh my
a
god.
enormous gun, you are giving a message to say
What
to the
kind of
people,
gun?
enormous,
Enormous. Okay.
enormous gun. You are saying to the
Enormous.
people,
Enormous. Okay.
I say, I said enormous. You
What?
you are saying to the brother, I can't give him a speech, brother. I can't.
My bad. I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to spell it while you're saying it.
God
Go ahead.
damn.
Go ahead, brother Shahid. My bad.
Like I was saying, you give this brother an enormous gun,
Enormous.
and you what? So what are you telling the people
What they
to get
telling them,
more
brother?
guns?
Get
Get the
more
guns,
what? Guns and butter. Go ahead. Bring it home.
guns and butter.
Bring it home.
What are you trying to say? That black people
Mm-hmm.
only use guns?
Mm. I don't think that's what they were saying.
Did anybody at one point call the police in this movie?
I don't
They
think
should
so.
have. They should have called the police.
They did.
Okay.
Apparently, the police don't exist in Angel Grove.
In the moon,
That too.
The
Mm-hmm.
only superhero movie, cartoon, series, sitcom that has police in it is Batman.
No, well, technically they had the Rangers, I think, police, didn't they? Or
I ain't
didn't
never seen a
okay.
cop in Power Rangers anything.
You think they was coming out? You know how much insurance
The
was
one
in
with
Andrew
Ivan
Grove?
Ooze, they with no police.
You know how much insurance was in Andrew Grove?
Sky high.
You know how much house insurance was? Car
Sky.
insurance? How many times the Zord done fell on somebody's car? Bro, I'd be so mad. Bro, if I just paid off my car and a
hey,
Zord fall on my car, bro, hey,
Like
what?
I'm glad they got Ivan Ooze out of there. But why they had to step on my car on the way to killing this man?
use it as
What?
a weapon.
It's a Megazord footprint in my front yard, and
Can
I
I
can't.
say something?
What's up, brother?
I'm speaking from a superhero standpoint, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying this is how Duke would think if I was a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
After I'm done killing or defeating the bad guy, if you're a police officer, don't come up to me and thanking me.
You need to go to jail.
Don't shut up. Why are you getting paid, sir? If I'm out here doing this, what are you here for? We need you to listen. You call me when y'all can't do nothing else. Don't call me at first. All the
Ah.
bad guys, I don't tied everybody up, and now y'all want to swarm in with your cars.
Call me for Bane. Don't call me for the Joker.
But Batman did that
Man,
on purpose. He beat everybody up, apprehend them, tie them down, and then flee the scene to make it look as if
if I'm gonna do
Gotham
all that, I'm
Gotham
taking them in
PD.
myself.
You don't put in the claim, Chrissy. You just better chuck that one up to the game.
Batman is the real villain in Gotham. That man be beating people for parking in the wrong
That's what you're
parking spot.
supposed to do.
But
And
he,
only wear a half mask so that Gotham PD could recognize that he's white.
but this is my thing. He's the only one that got all the
Ooh,
money. He got all the money.
Oh, he got
You
all of
mean
it.
you mean to tell me nobody seen that Batmobile driving up to the Bruce Wayne Manor?
I ain't gonna hold you, brother. I gotta get my money too, cuz. Like, don't look at me. Look, I'm Batman. That's why I got this.
But this my
Batman,
But
thing.
Mo just
Batman.
said something that made some damn sense.
Like I don't be saying stuff that makes sense.
His whole face wasn't even covered, so they could tell he was a white man.
I, okay.
Does that
Imagine
really
if
matter
black
though?
man. Imagine if Batman was black
You got Black Lightning,
He don't wear a mask.
who don't wear no kind of mask at all.
at all.
He wear some kind of goggles or
and they
something.
hate his ass.
Exactly.
The police talk about Black Lightning every episode. We tired of him. He gonna do all right.
Hey,
Black people can't get
Black Lightning, you
no.
made my children cry.
Mm, mm,
Hey
mm, mm.
man, Zach is back in black.
Black.
It's time
That's
for hip hop keto.
that is crazy.
This movie can
Who
take
wrote this?
That
all
bro.
the L.
Who wrote this?
It was
You said Billy wrote it, right?
not he came up with the idea in 2021, but it was written by Becca Barnes and Alwyn Dale.
Don't sound like nobody black at all. Yeah, they was using TikTok to write this. Yeah, Chrissy, you taking an L because I'm telling you like this. If you live in Gotham City or Angel Grove, you are stupid.
The insurance company is laughing at you.
You are stupid.
But that
You know
property
what?
tax
You
ain't
know
high
what
though.
might have added a little bit more excitement to this movie
Better
if
acting.
Rita would have been successful in bringing her past self to the present.
That's what I was waiting on.
Hey,
All hell would have broke
you know how
loose.
long you would have been waiting on it? Long time. Rita not here no more, bro.
Once and always.
I
Rita,
figured
not-
that too.
Rita gone, brother. Bro, she was good 76 while she was on the show.
And they still didn't even bring Zordon back.
Nah, because Billy
But
had
they
the glass
found
broke.
Rita.
Exactly.
Billy broke the glass in the middle of this. Don't have so this was
She
this
sound like
what
the real Rita though. She sound like
this
the old Rita.
this is what made me mad. You started off the movie in mid fight.
Yeah,
Like you ain't
Billy.
even
Wasn't
give
Billy
us
and Zach already fighting?
no. Billy was fighting,
Imagine,
and then everybody else showed up, already suited up.
I'm gonna tell you how underwhelming that is. Imagine a brand new Dragon Ball Z movie comes out,
And Krillin and
and
Yamcha.
the first thing you see is
Is
Goku on his face.
No, Yamcha on his face. Because Billy is the equivalent to Yamcha.
What I'm saying, but with Goku being the main character, who wants to have any kind of Dragon Ball experience and the first frame
If it
is
was Goku
Goku
though,
on his
if it was
face?
Goku though, I want to see who it is that them put Goku on his butt.
Jiren?
Eh, that's a good fight for a little while.
It was an amazing fight.
I ain't gonna
But
say it was
anyway,
the
back
best.
to these boys.
But yeah,
So Matt, hold on, wait. Time out. Wasn't there like a Power Ranger movie somewhere where they had like 13 different sets of Power Rangers,
Yeah.
it was a
It
TV
was
show,
it was a TV show. Well, no. It
and
was
then they
a
all like
special TV
convened
special.
It was
all
a
at the same
special.
time? Like, oh,
It was the
we're the
15th
1995
anniversary.
Power Rangers. Oh, we the
Yep.
DBZ Power Rangers.
Yeah.
We the Ninja Turtle Power Rangers. We the Gotham City Rangers from 2005.
It was like
Oh,
7
we
Black
the
Rangers.
futuristic HDMI 4K Power Rangers from 2020. Oh, we the COVID Power Rangers, and they all was just like, what was that?
It was a special.
It was a special. That's all it was.
It was called Power Rangers Operation Overdrive.
That would have been a better movie.
That
That was a
was
long
mentally.
ass.
This was a
long
long
ass
name. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always is a long name. I
You
typed
gotta
it out.
you gotta put a punctuation at the end of that.
I typed it out. That's long.
Yeah, it is
That's wild.
wild.
It's a lot going on. I gotta read. Okay, so one of these says when it comes to adulting men and women fighting aliens while wearing multicolored spandex, sometimes you just have to give in and run with it. But once and always, never wields this to its fullest potential. And I agree with that. I saw too many of their faces. I'm used to the Power Rangers. I want to see the Power Rangers looking like the Power Rangers. I ain't trying to see y'all old selves. Because that just took me out of the movie. Every time I saw them, I was like, ain't no way. Like, ain't no way.
You know what? I felt like it would have been better if they would have acted old.
They would act old. Oh, my back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
If
oh,
they would have acted
oh,
old,
that
I
part.
would have liked it a little bit more. It'd been
Oh,
realistic. Bro,
oh,
me and Mo ain't
can't
going
kick
out there
that
like
high.
that.
oh, my
Me and
hip.
Mo ain't going out there like that. Hey,
Mm-mm.
listen, let me tell you something.
Shit.
We
Fight somebody
listen.
now? God.
I, listen,
Dang, I
me
don't want
listen.
to fight, brother.
The problem is, see,
I'd have been
the
the Muddy
young
Green Ranger.
listen, the crazy part is, right? The young Rangers are sitting there fighting everybody while the bad guy sitting over there being chilly. Me and Mo them, I'm going, hey Mo, shoot
All
some
of
of
them
them.
had body doubles.
Cause
Shoot.
I'd have been like, hey,
All
listen,
of
we
them
got
had
to
body
clap
doubles.
her before she make her niggas look.
We got to clap her now because that would be that this movie been 7 minutes.
And that was another part of the movie I didn't like. The fact that once everybody was 90 feet tall like Godzilla, that whole fight looked like it was like claymation, like 720p animated. Like it didn't even look like it was like at least in the old Power Ranger TV show when they was 90 feet tall, like it actually looked like the movements were real, like they were actual people. Like instead of it making it like trying to make it looked fake. That fight looked fake.
Absolutely. Yes, brother. Right here.
What's the difference between two people controlling this damn robot and five people controlling this damn robot?
Well, you technically supposed to have five people so you control all the extremities.
Exactly, because they was
Arm,
whooping
arm,
ass
leg,
with the
head.
first two in there.
Huh?
So basically, they were just using the left side.
Well, what Billy said, I configured it in a way where two people can control it.
What the hell the other three doing?
Brother,
They was
come on now.
chilling.
They was
They
breakdancing.
didn't have they ain't have the Power Ranger legs no more. They couldn't like up into the robot. They couldn't do that no more.
I've never seen Rita fight before.
She didn't fight, brother. She just ducked and dodged.
Did more than what she did before.
I
Dodge,
mean,
duck, dip,
you
dive,
never seen the
dodge.
Power Rangers fight Rita one on one.
Exactly. She fought their monsters.
But men thought she was gonna pull up. You killed my mama, so I'm about to give you these
Bro,
hands.
she tried to
It
morph
ain't. It ain't that
twice.
easy.
She tried to morph
She's
twice, and
like,
it
you
was
done
like,
messed up. It's morphing. God damn it!
You're like, hey, you got
I'm
some
gonna be
double A
right back.
batteries, cuz?
I'm gonna be
Right.
right
Hey,
back.
Hold that thought.
I'm
hey,
gonna be right
hey! I
back.
thought she was gonna blow in that bitch like old game.
Hey, this is shit.
Yeah, this ain't shoot. But you know what's funny, right? That's crazy.
And then run.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta go.
I
You
wasn't
gotta
even
go, big
talking
dog.
about
She
y'all.
said, she
I
said,
wasn't even
nah.
talking about y'all.
She said, nah, I'm gonna do it the old fashioned way. Girl, if you don't go sit down.
You just got here. What
You
you
see
know
the
about old
putty? The
fashion?
putties was looking at her like,
Hey man,
Okay.
who this girl?
Hey,
She
Hey,
look.
bro,
What is
the
this?
they,
part
they,
when the
they was beating
Rangers
her
clapped
ass.
up the putties and they were invisible.
we kept asking that question. Will, where was Goldar?
Nobody knows what Goldar was.
Out of all the minions, she could have recreated.
She could have brought back the one dude, the little ugly dude that be grabbing all the creatures and making them, throwing them
Why didn't
out
she
there.
just bring back the turtle dude with the stoplight?
I don't know, man.
They beat her
Some of
ass.
them, some of them villains were stupid,
They beat her ass, man.
brother. They were
They did.
laughing.
They was
She
they. Yeah.
said,
They
everybody,
whooped.
everybody, you go. I got this. What? She said, well, I couldn't morph. Apparently, it didn't choose you, baby girl. you, you didn't
It
have
was
enough
back up
attitude.
Damn,
time.
You didn't have enough attitude. You had to wait for Rita to shoot you.
that's wild.
Nah, cause she was coming from a
So
place
so
of
you
she was
got
coming
your
from a
powers
place.
from the person who clapped your mouth.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? This is the dumbest line in movies. Oh, that don't sound like justice. That sound like revenge. Let me ask you a question. What's the difference?
Hey,
What's the difference?
hip hop keto get that line and run for his money.
What's the difference? What's the difference? Like, what's the difference? What's the difference? This man, this man clapped her mama. Are you slow, sir?
I just had a visual, right? When he said it's time for hip hop keto, all the brothers was like,
You know what? I'm taking hip hop keto as the worst line in that because imagine this, and I go back to this a lot because it's just a
Are
valid
you sure
reference
that was
point.
the worst one?
I
Hear me
mean,
Billy,
out.
I'm
Billy,
Hear
Zach
me
and
out.
Billy
I'm back in
Hear
also.
me out.
black.
Hear me out.
Him and
Go
Billy
back.
had some
Go
cringy
go back.
lines.
Hear me out. Go back to the Undertaker video. Y'all know who I call the Undertaker. The big dude with the dreads that got jumped by 8 people and choke slam Buddy while he was jumping. Imagine if, and clearly he jumped him. They didn't jump him because
That's crazy.
this man single handedly jumped 8 people and choke slammed somebody in the process. Imagine if prior to the choke slam, he stops in mid fight and says, "It's time for hip hop keto," or something corny. It's clobbering time. Imagine if he would have just stopped and said something, and then all of a sudden just started clapping everybody inside.
I'm not fighting anybody who's calling out their fighting style
Bro,
before we fight.
I just Zach
Time
is
for the
back
drunken
in
monkey. I'm
black.
done.
It's
Is
time for me to whoop your ass.
And then
What?
Zach is
I just
back
remember something
in
about this
black.
movie that pissed me off.
My boy clap with fists. I ain't never seen that before.
Both of y'all getting clapped.
So when men decided she wanted to run the fade with Ruthie
Mm-hmm.
and was swinging at her with the praying mantis fingers like this,
Mm-hmm.
who are you punching at like this? And
That
then you
definitely
wonder why
that
she
wasn't
dodging
Tiger
every
style.
single one of your punches.
Because
Yeah.
you done
And you
took
wonder
off
why
4 inches just to reach.
you ain't connected not damn time.
She never did karate before in her life. You could tell. She never did any of that stuff. She might have been a gymnast, but she definitely wasn't doing karate. Which brings me to Cat. Cat looked like a soccer mom.
She was a soccer mom. She
And
literally got teleported in the middle of her kid's game.
and
She was gone for 3 days.
first of all, I'm calling DCF. What's up, baby?
I got a question. Why is it that these grown men and women can be teleported by somebody else without their permission?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you was clapping cheeks,
I knew he was gonna say that.
then all of a sudden you looking at Alpha. Which one of you niggas teleported me without my permission?
Was I couldn't get a text message and everything?
You could at least hit
What?
my jack, like, "Hey, we need you, bro." Like, "Hey, give me five."
So you mean to tell me you gotta wear that watch your entire life? You gotta wear
Beep
that
beep beep
funky
beep beep beep.
watch your entire life.
I would at least respect it. Like, okay, look, hey, let me finish what I'm doing, and then you can airdrop me, and then we good. But what you're
Kung
not
Fu,
gonna do,
karate, she ain't know how to do neither one of them.
Not airdrop me.
No, the world needs you. No, well, let me finish this. Because we might not win. I'm only
I'm, I'm,
42.
I'm mid, bro.
Shit.
Not we might not win.
I'll make you home tonight.
Yeah, let me finish this, cuz. Yeah.
Bro, it wasn't nobody on this squad younger than 46. It might have been Zach. Cause even during the show, the girl that plays Kimberly, I think she was the oldest, right? I think she was in like her 20s.
Probably.
That's just crazy. Cause the show aired in 92, right?
Let's see.
You talking about when it originally launched?
Yeah,
I mean, that sounds about right.
I think it was 92.
I'm pretty sure Mika's doing her Google.
You already know it. It premiered on August 28th, 1993.
93. Okay, so I was 6. It's 30 years.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like a tribute to that 30 years of them being Rangers.
30 years, bro.
After 30 years, you could only give us 55 minutes.
It ain't even that.
Just give us a damn
Just give us a
reunion show.
reunion show. I just want flashbacks. I don't want to see y'all about to break your hip. Rocky looks chunky in that red shirt. He had a belly.
He was in mid sandwich,
he, was,
and they airdropped him without his permission. That's why he was mad.
he had a box of noodles and was vibing out. Man, nah. They could have kept this. They could have kept it. The only part that mattered to me was the end. That was it. If I would have known the end was at the end, I would have fast forwarded to the end.
Damn.
Cause this was nothing but just laughable.
You deliberately
Amy Jo Johnson was born in
disobeyed.
1970.
That's what I said. I told you she was
So
like
she'd
20
been like
something.
23 when
Yeah.
when she was
Yeah.
playing Kimberly.
So she's 53.
52. She'd be 53 this
Damn.
year.
So that's why she didn't want to get on there. She said, yeah, I look 50 something. So I'm
Talking
gonna
about you
chill
didn't
out.
want to wear tights. Them tights might have held everything you had together. You know what? My bad. I'm done. I'm done. I'm
What?
done.
Mo?
I give it one popcorn on my beard out of 5. I'm done.
You deliberately disobeyed me.
And what's
To make it
worse?
worse, you put Nala in danger.
She put nobody in danger but herself. That's what he said.
Yeah, she got
And what's worse is you put yourself in danger.
You ain't bring no friends. You suck. You don't have no kind of wherewithal in you whatever to accomplish anything. So yeah, I give it a solid 0. I give it a solid
That's
0.
solid. That's solid.
Solid 0. Like nothing more, nothing less. And the only reason why I give it a 0 is because the ending was amazing. And I like the theme song.
Uh, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 1.2.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 1.2.
Strong. That's strong, bro. Strong.
Yeah, they tried.
Try what?
They tried.
No,
I
they
give you. I
tried.
give you. I give you an E for effort.
I got a question, dude. On a grade scale, where does E fall in at, brother?
Brother, y'all get E's, bro.
My kid gets E's.
Okay, that's all okay. Come on now. Come on, somebody. Well, you never got an E
But
before.
let me ask you a
Nope.
question.
You never
I
got
done
an
Look,
got an S. I done got a U. I ain't never got no E.
yeah, I ain't never
E.
get no E.
So they got rid of F's.
They got rid of F's when?
In the Maryland school system, they don't give F's.
That's
You get an E.
crazy. Nah, you need to know you failed.
I
Cause
might think
I
that he mean excellent.
right, but I remember my first. Oh boy, that thing hurt. It felt like you were stupid. That's what it felt like they were saying. Hey, you dumb. You know that, right?
Cause see, they write A's on the paper with a pen, but they wrote the F with a sharpie,
A red one too, and it's
so it
circled.
bled through. So even it, man, look,
Boy, that thing got circled too, boy. It was like, oh, you mad. Oh, you mad? I messed up this assignment. Mika, what you give?
1.2.
No, you and Duke are aligned.
So
Can I
And
can I ask you how grading people why you gave this 1.2?
I mean, like I said, for nostalgia purposes, yes, it was great to see all the Rangers,
Okay,
and then the
okay.
tribute at
Hmm.
the end. But
Hmm.
this could have been a reunion show. But
Hmm.
I mean, like they've done they in the previous Power Rangers shows, they've done flashback shows where they were all just sitting around like reminiscing about
I would have been good with that. Give me
right,
55 minutes of that.
right. But
they wouldn't have
yeah, that's the only
wanted to
reason why
have to
like
talk about
just the nostalgia piece
Jason
of it.
David Frank.
Yeah,
I understand.
because it was almost like it because of the. I think what pissed me off the most is that you had the red, the pink, and the green ranger, which I didn't understand why they went. Wait, was he white or green in this one?
He was
He was
green.
green.
It was
Yeah.
great.
How did he have? When did he get his? When did he become the green ranger again?
You know
He was the
what?
white ranger.
That's
He
right.
became the white ranger
That's
whenever the
right.
movie came out. So why did we revert Tommy back to being the green ranger 30 years later?
Because I think so when he was a White Ranger, Jason wasn't a part of the team.
No.
So I think that's why they did it.
That don't make sense. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't. It
Like
doesn't
that.
make sense.
That's why the movie don't make sense. Is because you reverted Tommy back to being the Green Ranger when he lost his Green Ranger powers, and hence
Right.
why he became the White Ranger.
Damn. Yeah, I give this movie a -5 now.
The more
I
you
gi-
know.
I give it a -5 now. Cause that just because my thing is also now because you have Kim. Kim wasn't a part of because Tommy lost his Green Ranger powers when Rita was like, nah, bruh, either you gonna
Right.
be mine,
Wait,
you ain't gonna have these
you gonna
powers, big
you gonna
dog.
run me back my you gonna run me back my shit.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, as soon as you couldn't get Jason David Frank, Amy Joe, and obviously you couldn't get
Should have did something else.
Austin. You couldn't get Austin on board either because PPP loans. You should have did something else.
PPP long gone. That's crazy.
You should have did something else. You should have did a reunion show. Like I shouldn't even. This movie shouldn't have never been made because, I mean, is we already had to deal with the loss of Trini back when we were kids. You just reopen a damn wound all over again by killing her
And
on screen.
you offer in the first 5 minutes.
Right. So yeah, that's the reason why I gave it the score that I gave, because I was like, it was good to see the Rangers, but it was good to see the the actors or whatever, but overall, like, there was just so many things that were missed. Like, I mean, you could have just did a reunion show. I'm pretty sure Jason David Frank would have did a reunion show, but because he said he was retired he didn't want to do Power Rangers anymore.
Yeah.
I
Just
mean,
do the freaking reunion show.
he had a good reason why. Man, 76 years old. Shit, got no more powers.
He moved on from that life.
Yeah, I would have.
Man, that's a,
He was in how many seasons? Because he was up there with like the newer generation of like
Right.
Power Rangers.
Like, David Yost was in 200 episodes of the Power Rangers. 200. Let it go, bro.
And he still can't act. That's crazy.
Let it go.
that's the crazy part about it.
That's crazy. Like
You
my
see what the
man,
requirements is in this show.
you didn't improve at all. Like you just was like, yeah, I'm gonna be mellow this whole show.
Facts.
We have to tell her. We have to tell her, Zach. We have to tell her that Rita killed her mom.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
oh, hey, I ain't know you was here. I
with
ain't know you
every
was here.
gruesome detail.
My bad. I ain't mean to tell her that your mama got
And like,
exploded
hey,
when you
Rita turned your
told
mom into a pack.
her.
We just couldn't roll up fast enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Your mama got unalived.
Not unalived.
That's crazy.
What happened? Her dumb ass jumped in front of the damn beam. We told her not to.
She's a kid, Billy. A kid. I said I could have been Power Ranger. I was just saying. I was just saying. What Ranger y'all wanted to be when y'all was kids, man? Don't you say nothing stupid.
I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle when I was a kid, so I wouldn't even stunt the Power Ranger.
You want to be a Ninja Turtle?
I wanted to
That's
be
you.
a
So you
Ninja
want to be a
Turtle.
whole different species? Okay, got you.
I wanted to be a turtle and a half shell.
Turtle power.
They weren't even in half shells though.
Oh god.
Okay, whatever. I ain't about to critique no more stuff.
Well, look a bit.
Anyway, all right, man. Yeah. So if you haven't seen Once and Always,
Don't go see it.
Always and Forever, uh, the theme song was done by Luther Vandross. Yeah, it's time to go to bed. All right, y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all this weekend for the show. Um, we might. I gotta see. Yeah, we'll think about it. We'll see y'all this weekend sometime. Anyway, y'all have a good night. This has been Shot and Popcorn and Beer podcast, along with the crew.
Hey man, this your boy Duke, your favorite fat person. If your kids get in trouble in school, make them watch this movie.
Yeah, you own some.
You already know who it is, Mika G, First Lady.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE. If somebody you care about has a bullet on the way to their body, think about it before you jump in front of it. And decide, is this
Especially
person
if you ain't got no
worth
kids. Especially if you ain't got no kids. And they got a kid.
Hey, wait. Remember in school when they taught you who, what, when, where, and why? You gotta think about you gotta think about all that. Who I'm jumping in front of? Why I'm doing this?
Mm-hmm.
And when this thing hit me, what's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nah, never mind. Never mind.
How am I going
I
to
love
recover
you,
from this?
Billy. I love you, Billy. But I'm about to go home with my daughter.
If I was sitting in front of a 12-piece wing and I got teleported without permission, I would be pissed off.
That's facts. That's facts.
Like you couldn't
Uh,
teleport my wings too, cuz?
you see, he brought the food with him. He said he couldn't eat though. He had to go fight.
Shit.
Well, don't call me in the middle of the fight. Like call me at like when they take a break. Like call me at the break time. Whatever that break time is between like the fight and then like we moving on to the next fight. Call me in between that time. Don't call me during the fight. I don't want to come in during the fight. I got to stretch because Rocky look like he ain't fought in like 22 years.
They have it. Nobody fought in 22.
With throwing no hands.
Yeah,
Look,
absolutely. It's time to go. Shout out to Ken. He couldn't make it tonight. He was a little under the weather. He'll be back. But y'all have a good night and make sure that when you see a putty, if you can't fight, leave him alone. Because what you don't want to have is putties laughing at you, and then somebody got to come in and tell you that you deliberately disobeyed them. And worse, you put yourself in danger. It's Morphin time. We're out of here. Dude, cut your mic off.